Hello, everyone. Abel in Vegas here. And today I have a guest on the channel. You know him as Mike, Canadian Cards. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Abel. How are you doing? Thanks for having me on.
I am doing well. We're 2 weeks away from the holidays, and I still have to finish my Christmas shopping. So
My wife and I finished yesterday. We're all
nice,
done. Yeah, it's a
nice.
good feeling. All good.
Well, anything. Well, today we're going to talk about a little bit of hockey. We'll start off
Yeah.
talking about hockey, and
hmm
then we're going to open some packs. Have
Yeah,
something good in
love
store
it.
today.
Love it.
So tell me a little bit about. I know you're a Montreal Canadiens fan. What
I am.
led you to becoming a Canadiens fan?
Um, I think, I started watching hockey in around 1970, 71, Abel, and my father was a Leafs fan, and every Wednesday night and Saturday nights, we 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 had hockey night in Canada, and it was a national broadcast, and they always broadcast the Leafs, and I at a young age I got to know that every time Montreal played them, Montreal beat them. So I think my dad wanted me to be a Leaf fan, but I switched allegiances and became a Montreal Canadiens fan. And just from that, they won the Stanley Cup that first year. And Ken Dryden was in his rookie year. I mean, he won the Stanley Cup before he won the Calder because he only played in six regular season games before he got the nod to start the playoffs. And they beat Chicago in the finals, and I was kind of hooked as a 6-year-old. So they became my team, and followed them for a long, long time. Not as I haven't been as avid lately, and I have to be honest, that's only because they've been terrible, and I haven't had the stomach to watch them. So I still root for them. I've got lots of Habs jerseys and signed photos in my man cave. I got one here over my shoulder. Where is it? Over this shoulder, 10 Cups Club, signed by Beliveau, Henri Richard, and Yvon Cornway. So, yeah, that's how I got into the hockey. And up here in Canada, hockey is like a religion. I could almost say, when the saying, it's as American as baseball and apple pie. Well, up here it's
Hmm.
about as Canadian as ice cream and hockey. That's pretty much, if it's a cold weather sport. People are into it, and everyone wants to. Every little kid dreams of playing in the NHL, or most of them, one day. And hockey is just, people are fanatical for it up here. So it's good. It's a good sport. But I love all sports. Just kind of a little partial to hockey and baseball, but love them all. Same with collecting
Awesome.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, you have also Canadian football as well, which
we
keeps
do.
score a little bit differently, right?
Yeah, we've got some different. Our field. We don't go to the 50-yard line. We go to the 55. So our field is 110 yards. Our end zones aren't 10 yards deep; they're 20 yards deep. Um, there's no fair catch rule in the
Hmm.
CFL. Everybody's live. We only play 3 downs as opposed to 4 downs. So it becomes a really big passing game in the CFL. And I think, you know, guys like Doug Flutie got their start up here, Warren Moon before he went down to Houston. And then some guys that, you know, uh, kind of fizzled away, who were supposed to become superstars in the NFL, never made it. They usually come up and play a little bit in the CFL. Most notably, the last few years, it was Johnny Manziel. He came
Mm.
and played for my hometown Hamilton Ticats, and I think he got himself into a little bit of trouble at a few establishments, and they shipped him off to Montreal. And Montreal is a bigger party city than Hamilton, so I don't know how
Right.
they controlled him while he was there, but he lasted for a little bit. So yeah,
Johnny Football, as he was known.
John Johnny Football.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the hype was up here, and everyone's like, okay, let's see what this guy can do, and he really didn't do too much. Yeah, you could see spurts of, okay, this guy's talented, but it just wasn't happening for him.
So here in Las Vegas, obviously, we've been blessed over the last 3 years with the new hockey team, the
Yeah,
Vegas Golden Knights, who have
yeah.
really thought that they're the best thing ever because inaugural season and they
Yeah,
make it to the Stanley Cup final and
yeah.
of
They've
course
had
lose.
great
They've gone
success.
downhill since then, but
Well, I mean, they still, for an expansion team, Abel, they still have done really well,
oh,
considering.
absolutely,
Because I
absolutely.
mean, I can remember. I mean, I don't remember the original expansion from '67. I was too young and I wasn't following it. But I remember when teams came into the league, like the old Kansas City Scouts came in with the. I think they came in with the Washington Capitals, and then Kansas City moved to Colorado, and then became the New Jersey Devils. When they came in, those teams were terrible for years, like terrible. The fact that Vegas went to the Cup Finals in their first year. I think Florida Panthers in their first
Hmm.
year went really far, if memory serves, back in the '90s. But for them to have that kind of success, I know they had a great coach in Gerard Gallant,
They did,
and the
yep,
mastermind behind it all is a guy named George McPhee, who was with Washington. So
yep,
those guys are really really smart guys, and I know Gallant he's been fired, right? He's no longer with
correct.
Vegas, right?
Well,
Yeah,
now we
but
got the coach for the Sharks.
Peter
Um,
DeBoer,
yes,
Peter DeBoer, yeah,
yeah.
another
So
another good guy. He coached junior hockey, Peter DeBoer, for years in Kitchener, Ontario, for the Kitchener Rangers, which actually back in the day used to be the feeder team for the Boston Bruins. So a lot of the Boston Bruin Hall of Famers, guys like Milt Schmidt, Milt Schmidt, Woody Dumark, guys like that, they all came through the Kitchener system, and that's where Pete DeBoer coached before he made the jump to the NHL. So,
nice, nice.
yeah,
Well, let me switch my camera here. Show you a few things.
yeah, for sure.
So um, you talked about George McPhee. So one
Yeah,
of an autograph that I have of his is this signed ticket.
nice.
So it's very interesting nowadays to actually have a paper ticket in hand.
Yeah,
So here in Vegas, the Golden Knights are the hottest ticket in town. That it's pretty pricey to go watch,
yeah,
especially with the success that they've had. So it was
sure.
actually a lot cheaper for me to fly to a Kings game to watch the Golden Knights play in LA than it was to watch them here in my own home city, right?
I believe you.
So I purchased a ticket to go watch them in LA,
Yeah,
and the I actually got a paper ticket. So this was sent to me via what's that online?
FedEx,
No, the online retailer for tickets,
StubHub.
StubHub. Thank you.
Yep,
And they actually sent me a paper ticket. So
nice.
on my flight down to Los Angeles that morning,
Yep,
who happens to be flying with us is George McPhee.
no kidding.
And so so when they call us up to board, I was like, I think I was A35 that day, but
Yep,
obviously he was in the club, and I think he was like A8. So he happens to be standing next to me as we're waiting in line to board the plane. And I
right.
said, "Hey, George," I said, "nice to meet you. Great job on the team. Would you
Yeah,
be willing to sign this ticket for me?" And he did.
nice.
So then I had it
That's
slabbed
awesome.
by PSA.
That's
So,
fantastic. That's a great story to have too,
yeah,
Abel.
so that
I
was pretty
mean,
awesome.
it's funny that you mentioned that it's too expensive. It's cheaper to go to fly to LA to watch a game. It's the same thing around here. Like where I live in Hamilton, it's a huge supporter for the Toronto Maple Leafs, but I actually live halfway between Toronto, Ontario and Buffalo, New York. And you can literally go to Buffalo for the weekend, and I'm not knocking Buffalo. I think
Hmm.
I love the city. It's a great city, but it's not very big. There's not a ton to do there. But you could go for the weekend and see two hockey games in Buffalo versus driving to Toronto and watching one game. The tickets are
Wow.
just astronomical in the Toronto market and really tough to get a hold of. In Buffalo, you can just go. I remember buying tickets when Buffalo was really bad. They had certain games that were $5 tickets. You could just go and you get upper bowl seats for $5, but you can move to the lower bowl because they couldn't sell tickets. In Toronto, that would never happen. Toronto sells out. If they're 0-50, they're going to sell out. People just live for that. So it's
Now,
pretty
believe it or
crazy.
not, I know we have the Knights here. For me, growing up, I
Yeah.
actually grew up being a
Thunder.
Avalanche fan.
Oh, really? You guys
Yes,
used to have a minor league team, the Las Vegas Thunder.
we did years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember
So
that.
I do have a few young guns for the Avalanche. I have a Kerfoot.
Night, Alex Kerfoot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's with Toronto now.
he is. He got traded. Yep.
Yeah,
Rantanen.
Mikko Rantanen. He's a
I'm a
good
big
young.
fan of him. Yep.
He's good. Very good.
Speaking of the Maple Leafs,
Yeah,
Matthews.
yeah. Austin Matthews. Very nice. Is that OPT
Now
Chrome? Is that
this
OPT?
is the color wheel from O-Pee-Chee
Oh,
Platinum. Yep.
yeah. I've got
They call
the
it
I
the
got the
rainbow.
Connor McDavid one of that. It was sent to me by JT Triple Crown, and he got it in a collection. He just sent it to me. He said, I don't
Nice.
know if this is, but it was a PSA 7. I can't
Mhm.
see anything wrong with it.
Yep. Nice. And then I was a big fan of Tomas Hertl
Yeah,
when he came up.
Tomas Turtle. He
So I
was a
remember buying a couple of his. This is Dominion, Panini Dominion back from 2013.
yeah. Didn't he score 4 goals in one of his opening games or something like that?
Yeah, I think
Tomas?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a really good first impression on the league. That's awesome. That's
But you could
awesome.
say my best card is this one, Nathan
Nice.
McKinnon.
Very
This
nice.
is the UD the Cup. So this is the
Oh, yeah.
RPA, but
Very
however, this is the gold rainbows. This is number 29.
That's very cool. His
So now,
jersey, it's his jersey number, right?
yes. So,
29
yeah,
is his jersey number.
yep.
That's
So it's
awesome.
funny that in Upper Deck, even though his RPAs are numbered to 99,
Yeah.
and these are numbered less, the other ones are still more valuable than this one. Isn't that funny?
Is that right?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Because
You
I
would
remember
think, you would
when I
think with
bought
less
this,
rarity, it'd be worth more.
right. So when I bought this, I was able to get this for 1,800, but
Right.
at that time, his number 299 were going for about 4,000.
Wow. That's crazy.
So, yeah.
That is crazy. That just doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make
All
sense.
right. So
There's
let's
the
get
good.
cracking. There's
Yeah.
the case. Yeah,
There's the
8
good.
boxes per inner.
Nice.
So it's been a while since. Well, to be honest, I've never done a case of anything for hockey products. The
Right.
last time that I did a full case, I want to say was in 2014 when I did a case of Immaculate Basketball.
Right. Right.
Back when you could get a case for $2,000 versus.
Back when you could at least get a case.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
No matter what price.
So-
Now you can't even find them. That's awesome. Look at this. Sweet. Now this is volume 2, right? Because in
Yes, correct.
1819 they came out with volume 1.
Correct. And the reason I didn't buy into it last year, which
Yeah.
was a little weird to me, is they didn't include rookies.
Right. It was
This
more
is-
legends based, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
And so this year they did include rookies, and I'm like, if that's the case, I mean, I'm trying to
Right.
chase them a car, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll be let's go for that.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
and I was able to pre-order this. I pre-ordered this. I want to say back in June or July, and
Yeah.
it was $9.99. So
Man, that's cheap. I mean, I see them for about around here about 200 a box Canadian.
Yep.
So, I mean, you got in at a good time. That's a good price, man. Good price.
So,
all right. Let's
here
go,
we
buddy.
go. Let's see what. Yeah. So it is 4 cards. You get the base cards are numbered to 222 copies.
Yeah.
So it is a limited set. You could get cards.
100 cards in the base set? Is it 100?
No, I don't know what let me see.
I think it's 100 in the base, isn't it?
The base set is actually 200 cards.
Is it?
But they're short printed to 222.
Okay, cool. Good. This is good stuff, man.
That's what they look like.
There it
Just
is.
a pack.
Yeah. I've never opened any chronology, so I'm kind of like, this is kind of cool to.
So
be on
I
board.
actually liked this product back in the day when it came out for basketball.
Right.
And some of the basketball cards are so sweet.
This is awesome. This is awesome. And obviously, when you pre-order this, Abel, do you pre-order it like right from Upper Deck, or do you go through a online place?
So so I got these from Steel City Collectibles. It's funny
Gotcha.
because it was in this case when they sent me this box
Oh,
cutter, and I said, "Oh, so I just had to pay $1,000 to get a box cutter? Is that what it is?"
sweet deal. Sweet deal, eh?
Yep.
All right.
So here's the base card.
What do we got
Here's a
here?
Zach Parise,
Yep.
number to 222.
Father played for the 1972 Team Canada. J.P. Parise was his name.
Wow, we have our first hit,
Nice.
and we have a chronology, and this is the actual letter
Oh,
cloth, because
looks
they
like,
made a big deal about some of these are just a piece of paper they put in the background.
is it Kirk McLean?
Kirk McLean, yeah, or McLean, yes. He
Yeah.
played for the Vancouver Canucks between 1987 and 1998.
He was the goalie when the Rangers in '94 beat Vancouver in the finals. He was the goalie for Vancouver then.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Nice
Then
hit.
we have another auto,
Wow.
Jared Lightnin for the Stars.
Yuri Lettinen. Yeah. He was a
There
good
you go.
Yeah, he's a good two-way player. Very good two-way player.
Nice. He played 14 seasons for the.
I think he won the Frank Selke Award as the best two-way player a couple of years.
Nice.
Fantastic player.
And here's the Letterman that I was referring to. That is just a piece of paper on the back. So they
Okay.
call it the chronology Letterman.
Who do we got
See
there?
how it's just a piece of paper? A lot of people complain.
Yeah. Is it Corey Crawford?
It is.
Very nice.
Number 8 of 35.
So what's it? So now, Abel, let me ask you something about this. Maybe you know a little bit more. So that one's called a Letterman? So is it just the design of a letter where the Kirk McLean is actually a patch from his jersey?
Well, they were all supposed to be patches, and I believe they're all manufactured. However, because of the pandemic, Upper Deck had an issue getting these designed. So somebody was saying that they used this in another product. And I guess nobody really complained about it, so they used it in hockey. But a lot of the hockey collectors, there was a tweet about a week ago after the product came out, and they were making a big deal about how all the patches were like, wait, it's a piece of paper? What in the world are you guys doing over there?
Yeah. How
there
does
was the hardcore collectors who know the product were pretty upset.
In person, Abel, how do you find them when you put them, whether it's a manufactured patch or a piece of paper? Like, is it like in person?
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah. But do you?
This one has depth. You could tell the fabric.
Right.
And then this one
it still looks good. Eye appeal from afar, but I guess probably close up, you'd much rather have the manufactured patch. Obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Good stuff.
Or the actual. I mean, I remember when Topps. I know for basketball they used to have Topps Letterman, and they were taking the letters from their jerseys.
Wow.
They were like 1-of-ones and stuff like that.
Right.
All right, on to pack number 2.
All right. Let's see a Connor McDavid out of this, or a big rookie. Get the who's the big rookie here, Mr.
Well, I'll be looking for a Makar, to be honest.
You want Lafreniere too if he's in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's in here. Who do you got first?
So Lafreniere would be as a
rookie.
They call those. It's a let me see if I can find the name of them. They're XRC rookie and XRC rookie auto redemptions.
Wow.
So it's a redemption. So you're looking for the XRC one, because he was the number 1. So they did the first 3 picks. They almost like in select basketball where they have those XRC cards.
Yeah, go ahead.
Our second base card here is Vladimir Tarasenko.
Yeah, good goal scorer for the Blues. Kind of dropped off last couple of years, but he was hot there for a little while. I think he suffered some back injury.
So we have a goalie theme in this case so far.
Nice.
As our third card is an autograph of Connor Hellebuyck.
Yeah, Hellebuyck. Just won the Vezina this year as the top goalie in the league. That's a good one.
This one's numbered to 15.
Very nice. That's very sweet.
Nice short print.
Now, is that manufactured patch?
Yes.
Very nice.
So I don't know if you could tell. See how there's no depth? It's just like a piece of paper.
Yeah, I gotcha. Very cool, though. Very cool.
Yeah. So I wonder if no, that one just says Letterman relic, and this one does say autograph. Cool.
Nice.
All right, our next auto is Roop Hintz for the Stars.
Yeah. Young Gun just came out in 1819. They should expect big things from Roop Hintz. I picked up his Young Gun. I'm pretty big on him. I still have it raw, and I'm going to send it away in my next rating.
You know, I may have. I have actually. I think sometime this week, in my next one of my next rummages, I'll probably do a hockey rummage.
Nice.
For my Vlogmas.
Yeah.
And the goalies continue with Roberto Luongo.
Very Bobby Lou.
Time capsule.
Very cool. That's very cool. Yeah, Luongo's been around. He was an original draft pick of the New York Islanders, and then I think he played for Florida for a long time. And then
here's the thing, though. So the question is, do we rip it or do we leave it? So you know, in Topps Enter, you have the rip card. That's what these are.
I'm leaving that one up to you, buddy.
Let me see here.
So that's like a Allen and Ginter type thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was trying to see if they have. Yep. It says, in addition, you could find sketch cards that come as one-of-one redemptions in. So sorry. It says in the so that you have time capsule base variants, which are 1 and 4. Right. You have gold to 25, black to 10. So inside you could find canvas minis number 260, mini rookies number 290. You have mini blackbacks. Yeah. And you also have the sketch cards, which are one-of-one redemptions.
Wow. That is interesting.
So we'll have to decide.
Yeah.
If we rip those or we leave them closed.
I say you put them aside and see how the rest of the box is.
Yep. And so believe it or not, I'm actually a big fan of the rip cards, but leaving them unripped.
Right. Good for you. Good for you.
I remember seeing now, like if you go back to the 2007, 2008, all the big name like Babe Ruth and you know the big stars. Those unripped Ginter cards sell for thousands of dollars. So
wow. So it's the time capsule insert, they call it, that has that they're the rip cards.
Correct.
Good to know. Good to know. That's fantastic.
All right. So our next base is Ryan Suter.
Yeah. Good defenseman, Minnesota.
For the Minnesota, that's two. Is that 2 base cards for Minnesota? Yeah.
Yeah, so you got Zach Parise.
Was Minnesota as well.
Yep. Yeah.
So this guy's from Madison, Wisconsin.
He is.
There is a player. I can't. The Minnesota Wild have a player. I can't remember his name right now, but he was actually born here in Las Vegas.
Is that right?
And I was wondering. It was funny that I was wondering if the Knights were going to try to grab him.
Let's see.
So our next autograph, Al McInnes.
Yeah.
For the Blues, 1984 to 2004.
That's awesome.
His name sounds familiar. Team USA, no.
You know, he's Canadian. He's from the east coast of Canada, from Halifax. He's a former James Norris winner for the top defenseman, and for years when he played, Abel, he had the hardest shot going.
Nice.
Yeah.
This one's numbered 1 of 15.
Very nice. Man.
Hey, Placata Cards, how are you? Thanks for joining us today. Today we are at your time. We are at in your time zone today.
Yeah. And we're doing hockey.
Yes.
We're doing hockey.
All right. The next autograph is a Kyle Palmieri for the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah. Top goal scorer for the Devils. I think he's going to be a good complement for someone like Jack Hughes to do better and going forward with his career. Jack Hughes for the Devils didn't really pan out as well as he should have, but
this part is nice.
Yeah.
This is a Stu Grimson.
Oh, the Grim Reaper.
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper. He was the tough guy. He was the tough guy, the Grim Reaper. Most mild-mannered Christian guy you'd ever want to talk to. Put him on the ice, and he was the fighter. He was the fighter. That's awesome.
I like this card because the jersey of the Ducks.
Yeah, it's got the throwback jersey.
That's pretty sick. This one's numbered 19 of 20.
Very cool.
Stu Grimson.
The Grim Reaper. Oh yeah, he was a tough guy. A lot of guys were afraid of that guy, I'll tell you. I'm trying to think who that guy is from Las Vegas. It's not Jordan Greenway, is it?
No.
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna see while you're ripping that open.
Minnesota Wild from Vegas.
So what is this, box number 4?
This is box number 4.
All right, halfway.
Yep.
I like it.
All right, our first base card is Evgeny Malkin.
Nice, Geno Malkin.
Yeah.
Very nice. Those base cards are nice.
They are. And they all look nicely centered too, which is nice.
Yeah.
Unlike some of the quality control and some other products that we
they how thick are the base cards? Are they regular card stock or
not too bad.
Very good.
Now the Lettermans are the thick ones.
Gotcha.
By the way, if you guys ever dealing with thick cards, if you do this it rips the edge, it's a lot easier to get the cards in with, so you don't mess the.
Abel, I'm going to tell you something. I seen the video where you once did that, and I do it all the time now.
So here we have one of the border cards.
Oh, is that Rogie Vachon?
It is.
Very good.
I'm glad you pronounced that because I probably would have.
Yeah, Rogie Vachon.
It is autographed. It's a gold auto, and you can tell there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Goes with the old Kings jerseys, the purple and gold. That looks fantastic, Abel.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the goalie mask from back there.
So Rogie Vachon, you talk about. You asked me at the beginning of the stream how I became a Habs fan. When he was with the Montreal Canadiens, when Ken Dryden got the nod, he was injured, and then he came back. He became healthy, and when they got to hoist the cup, he became the backup for that, and then he got moved to Los Angeles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Exclusive, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We are doing chronology.
Another Canadian.
Gary Dornhofer.
Gary Dornhofer, yep.
For the Flyers.
Yep, part of the Broad Street Bullies back in the 70s when they won their cup. I think his rookie card is 68, 69. Opeachy, and he did. He was kind of. He got into being a color analyst. His hockey career, nothing special. He was kind of a two-way player, but he played with Bobby Clark and Bernie Parent and a lot of those guys from the Broad Street Bullies in the 70s. Great guy.
So we have our second time capsule.
Nice.
The New Jersey Devils kid, Jack Hughes.
Jack Hughes. So that's one of those Rip It cards, right?
Correct.
Oh.
Here in the middle, it's torn there.
Ooh. So that's two.
That's two time capsules.
Out of 4.
Inside this time capsule card are numerous possibilities. Look for SP minis, autograph minis, and original painting redemptions. To discover what's inside, open the card using the perforated line on the back.
Wow. Man, you're going to keep them sealed, are you?
For right now, yes. I'm a big fan of keeping stuff like that. So the hard part's going to be is like, if I wait like 30 years down the road and it happens to be one of those one-of-one redemptions where it's like, oh, you lost,
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all part of it's fun of the hobby, right?
Correct. It's the unknown.
Exactly.
This is going to be box number 5.
Very nice. I think you're doing really well.
Yeah, these are fun.
I want to see you pull one of those rookies.
Some of these, obviously veterans, I have no clue who they are, but.
Well, the 3 rookies, if you could only get 1, 2, or 3, you can get Lafreniere, Quentin Byfield, who went to Los Angeles, and Tim Stutzel, a German kid who went to the Ottawa Senators. They're the top 3 picks. So.
Right.
Hopefully.
Now, for the actual rookie cards, This is the class that Kyle McCarr class is the rookie card. Those 3 players are the XRC cards.
Okay.
So this one we have a Patrick Marleau.
Yeah.
For the Sharks, that's the base card for this pack.
He's been a little traveled over the last few years. He played his whole career in San Jose, and then he came up to Toronto for a cup of coffee. They traded him to Carolina, and now I believe he's back with San Jose.
Nice. So this is another nice one.
Columbus.
What is this? Masterpieces.
Oh.
It has a gold edge to it.
Very nice.
It's a Ryan Johansson.
Very nice. Columbus Blue Jackets. Very cool. Very cool card.
No number, but this is a red framed cloth autograph.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, it almost looks like the Upper Deck canvas cards.
Yeah.
A little bit. Those are pretty sweet. What color's the signature? Is it red?
It's red.
Very nice. With the red frame. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Pretty cool. Oh, this is actually, so this is one of those cards that they call, this is a, hold on. Oh, where are they? This checklist is huge, so getting to these, it's...
Yeah.
It's like an update, I guess. So this is the 1920 Upper Deck Chronology Hockey Volume 2 Update Checklist.
Very
nice. This is going back to 2014.
Okay.
So interesting. So it's like, I wonder if these are like, this one is numbered in the back, 2 of 30.
Oh, very nice.
So it's like, are they going back and issuing cards that weren't issued from the past?
Oh, could be. Yep. Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Very nice.
All right. Let's see what's next. I've been doing good with the autos. I think almost everybody
really good.
2 autos. Yeah. So here's another Chronology auto, Brooks Orpik.
Yeah.
Penguins.
Yeah. Very cool. Stanley Cup winner.
Yep. Hey, KBO, welcome. Opening some hockey.
KBO Collections.
Yes, I was on his stream yesterday.
Nice. Oh, who do we got here?
So here's a Nicholas Backstrom.
Very cool.
The Chronology. This is just the base Letterman, no auto, just a letter.
He'll be a Hall of Famer one day.
Yeah, number 235.
Yeah, he centers Ovechkin.
And we did get one of those XRC redemptions.
You did?
For the number 2 pick. So who was the number 2
Quentin Byfield?
Yeah.
For LA Kings?
So number 2. So it's a redemption. So
yeah, it's Quentin Byfield.
Yep.
He's gonna his young gun is gonna come out in Series 2 this year.
Nice.
And he's a big centerman. He's gonna do some damage. He's gonna do some damage for them. Yeah, that's a good one to have. Very cool.
All right. So this is gonna be box number 6.
Man, you're doing well.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. Man, you get some good. You got that rookie redemption. You got some Legends autographs, some current guys.
The Hughes time capsule is also pretty awesome.
Yeah, like this is a nice case you got here, or half case. Man, very well done.
Oh, all right. So we have a Connor Hellebuck.
Yep, that's who you got the autograph of earlier.
Yep. So now we have his base card to go with it.
Very nice. And I know who you're talking about too. The guy from Vegas. It's Jason Zucker.
Oh, there you go. Yes.
Yeah, he was born in Newport Beach, California, but when he was 2 months old, I just read up on him. His family moved to Las Vegas.
Nice.
Plays from Minnesota. Oh, who do we got here? More goalies.
John Gibson.
Yep.
Actually have his Prism rookie card.
Very nice.
From back in 2012. This is nice.
So now is this a base card, Abel? signed base card, or what is
Yes, well, it's the chronology autographs that they call them.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
Good to know.
But it's funny, of all the ones we've hit, I haven't seen one that has been short printed.
Yeah. You're really nailing all the goalies, eh?
Yeah, this has been a goalie case.
No kidding. That's fantastic.
All right, so our next, we have Troy Murray for the
Yep.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Yep. Troy Murray broke in, I want to say, sometime in the 80s or 90s. Two-way player, again, not a superstar, but still one of the legends of the game for sure.
And I don't know how often these should fall, but we're up to our third time capsule.
Come on.
Jerome
Iginla. Jerome Iginla.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a Hall of Famer, or will be inducted if he's not already. I can't remember. But he scored 500 goals. And then he bounced around. He played for Boston. He played for Colorado for a stint.
Nice.
He started out his career in Nashville, or in Dallas. Sorry, Dallas with the Stars. Box 7. This is fun. I'm really enjoying this.
Yes,
watching you pull all this stuff. It's like, holy smokes, man!
It's fun.
You're hitting some beauties.
Now, and if you're into, like I said, if you're into the veterans, not much rookies, I think last year's product is also a solid product.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the legends, they're definitely loaded last year with legends.
Oh.
Oh
man, this last card's gonna be fun.
Oh boy. Oh boy. My eyes are
look what you got here. We have a John Gibson base card.
Very nice.
Look at that. So now we have John Gibson base and the auto that we could put next to each other.
Yeah. And you've got the base Hellebuck and an auto too, right?
Sure enough.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Yeah, that's good.
Check that out.
There you go. Very cool.
That's pretty neat. Now this one, the base card is almost like a bronze border, and the auto is more like a silver border.
Very nice. So I'm wondering, will there be like a gold too that goes with that? Maybe. Less numbered.
But I haven't seen any short prints though, so that's interesting.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So we have our first Golden Knight.
Oh, here we go.
Mark Stone.
Yeah, former Ottawa Senator. That's cool. Good hands, that guy.
We signed him to what, 8 to 9 years? I think we signed him to.
Big time goal scorer, he is.
Yep.
Yeah, he did well with the Ottawa Senators, and I don't know. There's some off ice controversy with him and Erik Karlsson of San Jose. They didn't get along.
Right.
And Karlsson went to San Jose, and he went to Vegas. I said, "Yeah, you know what? We're getting rid of both of you."
Our next auto is Jacob Vrana.
Capitals. Yeah. I think 2 or 3 years ago he was his young gun. I think he's a promising young star. Pretty young. Here we go. This is the one you're talking about. You ready
for this? You ready for this?
Oh man, let's see it.
Time capsule.
Oh, stop it,
Connor McDavid.
Come on, you're nailing these time. That's impressive.
Yes, this one definitely is going to stay unripped.
You have got to be kidding me. That's huge.
Yeah, I know.
That is.
This one will have to stay intact. Look at that.
You know what they refer to him as up here, don't you?
The right hand of God or something like that. My run-up boys mentioned it the other day.
Connor McJesus, they call him.
Yes.
That's awesome.
All right, last pack mojo, as they say.
Man, mojo, dude, you're crushing it.
I actually, to be honest, I do believe in last pack mojo because I've been to the card shop. Yeah. I remember there was this one guy who kept asking all these questions, like, "Hey, how much does this pack cost?" And he got to one box, and there was like 2 packs left, and it happened to be, I think it was Topps Chrome Jumbo at the time, and I think he felt it was too expensive that he didn't take them, so I ended up buying those 2 packs, and I pulled a purple Rafael Devers rookie card out of those. I'm like, don't leave the last pack behind.
Never leave a soldier standing. That's too bad. Man, you are. Yeah, look at Placata card saying you're killing it. You are. You're destroying. I can't believe you got that McDavid rip card. That's amazing.
So our next base card is Roman Josi.
Roman Josi. Yeah.
Josi.
Yeah. Top defenseman in the NHL right now. Yeah.
Oh, big hit alert.
Oh, come on. Dude. You said last pack mojo. You got it. Come on. Come on.
They say that diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Come on.
When they're on hockey cards, they're my best friend. Check that out. Diamond relic autograph.
Mark Recchi.
Mark Recchi.
You know what? Dr. Exclusive was him and I were talking on the phone today. He was talking about Mark Recchi as a Penguin. Mark Recchi's a Hall of Famer, and he's with Montreal. He was with the Flyers. He was with the Penguins. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Is, yes.
Look at that. Man, oh man. Diamond. That's sweet. Is that numbered on the back?
Numbered 7 of 9.
Oh, dude. That's incredible. You're one number off from an eBay 101. His number was number 8.
Oh, yeah, it's right here on the jersey. Yep.
Yeah, number 8. You almost had an eBay 101 there, buddy. Wow, man.
That's pretty awesome.
Dude, you just crushed it. You're just crushing it.
Then we have a Tobias Bjornfot.
So he's got to be a young rookie. Yeah, there's Joe, Dr. Exclusive. Great card about the rookie, he's saying. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. I can't push it a little closer so I can see the name. I'm kind of blind, Abel. So
Tobias Bjornquist.
Tobias Bjornquist. Yeah,
Bjornfot. Yeah.
Yeah, Bjornquist. Very nice.
All right, and then the last card is another time capsule.
Come on, it must be one every 2 boxes because won't this?
I guess so because we're up to 5.
Oh, you're up to 5.
Sidney Crosby. This is the 5th one.
Come on,
Sidney Crosby.
Oh, watch Dr. Exclusive go nuts. He thought the Recchi card. He's a huge Penguins fan. Watch this. You got a rip card of Sidney. Oh, that's him and Lemieux. That's his guy.
Oh man,
Joe, put your comments in. What do you think of this one? I gotta ask Joe. I want to know, what would he rather have, the Sid time capsule or the Connor McDavid? I know he would love the Sid better than the Connor McDavid. Man, so
yeah, it says the time capsules are supposed to be 1 in 4 boxes. So we beat the odds because we got 5.
You got 5.
Yeah. So we got Sidney.
Yeah.
We got Sidney, Connor.
Yeah.
Jerome.
Iginla.
Now this Jerome. Oh, this Jerome is a parallel because I just noticed it's a different border.
Wow.
So see the difference in the color?
Oh yeah. That's right. It's got
right here in the back. I missed that. This one's 5 of 25.
Very nice. Yep. Joe, see there, Joe. That's amazing. Crosby for sure. Yeah. I know he's a huge Penguins fan. Who else? And you got who's the other?
Jack Hughes.
Jack Hughes.
And Robert Luongo.
Bobby Lou.
So there was one that I would open, probably be Bobby Lou. Everything else.
If you you got to bring Bob Lewis on the stream if you open it.
Yeah.
Because that's Roberto Luongo's nickname, Bobby Lou. That's amazing. Man, you crushed it.
Yeah.
Man, you got to be happy with that.
Should we open one or no? Because this is the only one I would open.
You decide. I'm not deciding nothing. The way you're going, if you open that, you're going to probably hit something, though.
Now, how do I get this? I think I have to probably do it with...
Yeah, be careful. Oh, my God.
There we go.
That's fantastic.
All right, you guys ready?
This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh,
ooh. It's a Black Hawk.
Okay. Patty Kane would be a good one to get, or Jonathan Taves, or Kubalik, the hot rookie. Is it a legendary guy?
Nicholas.
Who is it?
His first name's Nicholas. Nicholas, and his last name starts with an H.
Hjalverson?
So it's a Nicholas Hjalmarsson. Yep.
Hjalverson, yeah.
Wow, that's cool. These are already penny sleeved and everything.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, have you seen now they have the I don't know if you've seen them, Abel. They have the penny sleeves that come for the minis, and it stays right in the middle of the penny sleeve. There they are. The tobacco. He's already got them.
So I bought, because I was doing Allen and Ginter.
Right.
So these are the Chronology Canvas.
Right.
This is number 5 of 60.
Beautiful. That's cool. Those are cool, man.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy, you did all right, my friend. It's funny. I was just talking with JT Triple Crown 24, and he was telling me about that. He said, "Have you seen these?" And I said, "No. What are you talking about?" And he goes, "They hold an Allen and Ginter mini so that if you put it in a top loader, it stays perfectly even in the middle."
Right.
And
I have one.
Yeah, you can show it. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That looks awesome. And that just slides right into the top loader, right?
Yes. Now, since I'm a grader, I sometimes don't put them in. Because I have to send stuff to grade.
Yeah.
So I just put them in the card savers. But
right. That's very cool.
Which my supply of card savers is big. I only have one more box left. I'm like, oh man.
Abel, this is all I have left.
Yeah.
This is the last of what I have. I have to start. I think what I have to do is usually, I mean, back in the day when I was collecting, these card savers weren't even around. It was just all top loaders.
Right.
And because the grading craze, I bought a whack of these. Now what I have to do, if I send any away for grading, I pull them. I pull stuff out of the top loaders and put them in these, and just kind of let them sit in top loaders till they're going for grading now.
Right.
That's the way to do it. So
this was fun. I have to say, I guess I have to be happy that I pulled the diamond and the diamond autograph, because these are the rare stuff.
You got the diamond auto, you got the Crosby rip, you got the Connor rip, you got the Jack Hughes rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you did, and you got the the Roberto Luongo, which gave you the Nicholas Hjalmarsson mini. I mean, man, all
this
the
is a favorite of mine.
Stu Grimson, the Grim Reaper. It's beautiful. That is cool because it's got the old school Ducks jersey.
Especially like me, like I remember watching growing up the Mighty Ducks movies. So
absolutely. Oh yeah. I was fortunate enough. I used to do stats for ESPN hockey back in the day, and I got to cover the Anaheim, New Jersey Stanley Cup Finals in 2003. So I got to go to Arrowhead, the pond. I think it's called the Honda Center now.
Honda Center, yep.
Yeah, it used to be called the Arrowhead Pond back in 03, and Mike Babcock was was the coach. They had Stu Grimson, they had Paul Correa, and they played New Jersey with Martin Brodeur. So fun.
So I'm guessing there's a mix of rookie cards in these, because like Tobias, he has 2 SWE seasons.
So 2 seasons in Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. So does it give his birth date on there?
April 6th, 2001. Man, I'm old.
So then that means his draft would have been 2001. It should have been last year. So he may have not even made his debut yet. Who knows? He's LA Kings, right?
Correct.
Let me just do a quick see if I can find him.
He was the 22nd overall pick by the Kings in round 1 of the 2019 NHL draft.
Yep, there he is. Yeah, so same year as Jack Hughes. Tobias Bjornfot, a defenseman.
Yep.
Yeah, April 6, 2001. Very cool. Big kid, 6 foot 203. Yeah, this is awesome. Man, oh man.
This was a fun product.
Dude. And well, it's always fun when you crush it, right?
Yeah. I mean, some of these players, like I said, all the veterans, I don't know.
Well,
Getting a number 2 of one of these two is also pretty fun.
yeah, that's the Quentin Byfield. That's pretty. He's going to be the chase card. So you know how Lafreniere's the chase card in the Upper Deck Series 1 right now?
Yep.
So Byfield will be the chase card in Series 2. That one you got right there.
Yep.
Yeah, you did really, really well.
So I wonder how short printed these are going to be. I'm trying to pull up the info on these.
That'd be interesting to find out.
Let's see. Here we go.
Does it tell you?
No, there's only 3 of them available. So it's only 1, 2, or 3, and they're available in autographs or just base redemptions. But it doesn't let me know how often they fall. Where else does it say XRC here? Let's see here.
I mean, holy smokes. What are they called? Just XRC?
Yeah, the 2020 XRC redemptions.
So just to give you a little idea, I only see number 2 and 3 on eBay right now. I just looked it up, and that number 2, I see someone's asking $200 US, and another guy, this guy is offering $150. And number 3, they're actually asking $200 US. Number 1, I'm guessing the Lafreniere would be a huge one, but the
thing that we didn't get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. So the XRC redemptions fall 1 in every 213 packs.
Wow. 1 out of every 213 boxes, basically.
Yes.
So that's almost 1 out of 20 cases, roughly.
Well, it's $16 a case.
Right. So, and it's 200 and how many?
213.
So about 1 every 15 cases.
Yeah.
1 every 14 cases, you get one, and you got one.
Yeah.
And you got 5 rip cards when you should only get 4.
Yeah, but I was going to say though, the only thing I see that I didn't get was a 0 Celsius card, and those are supposed to fall 1 in every 3.
Wow. Well, 1 out of every 3 boxes.
Yeah, and we got none of those. That's interesting.
But you got the rip card, the extra rip. So maybe that's just how the correlation worked out of it. But I think so. This is funny. I'm looking. I was just kind of looking because I'm curious. I also looked up that McDavid rip card.
Rip card? Yeah.
And someone's asking $200 for that too. And I bet you there's about 3 or 4 cards worth, Abel. That you got your money back just on 3 or 4 cards. Like this is I can't believe how much you got. Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
$200. Now, mind you, when I look up eBay, it says in Canadian prices if they're in Canada. So there's a volume 2 time capsule of Connor McDavid unopened. The guy wants $200, and then who was the other big one you got? Sidney Crosby, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just curious.
Oh, and Jack Hughes too.
Right. That's right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know for a fact. Yeah, so the Crosby, they're asking for $75. So I know that Connor McDavid's a big deal. Jack Hughes, not that I'm just kind of curious how. Oh man, okay. So can you get autographed minis
inside those? Yes.
Someone's got the Jack Hughes mini auto for $400 on eBay. So I'm like, holy crap!
That's not a bad price, knowing that these boxes are $200 a pop.
Yeah, that's amazing. Wow, you definitely nailed it, buddy. You definitely nailed it. That's incredible. Good for you. Oh, that was a blast. I was just sitting here like, come on. I know when you open the back, the time capsule of McDavid was on the back.
Yeah.
And I heard you start laughing. You said, "Oh, you can." I'm like, "Come on, it's got to be Connor. It's got to be Connor."
That's a good one, yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
So, well, thanks so much for joining me. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, my pleasure. You know what? If ever you're doing hockey and you need someone on or whatever, give me a ring. I had a blast. That was
You got it.
a fun rep, man.
Well, I
And
have to find if I could
mhm,
find. I haven't gone to the stores much, but if I find some Upper Deck Series One, maybe we
yeah,
could do a joint rip and have some
yeah,
fun.
for sure. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Even we can get some blasters or something like that at
Yeah.
Walmart. I I know up here when Upper Deck Series 1 first came out, it just like sold out really quick. I had a lot of conversations with Dr. Exclusive Joe, and he was looking for it, and I knew where the place was. I went to a store right at 9 in the morning, and he went to a place out near his work, and he got some as well. He did really good, and I think though that it ran out, but there's a second printing coming of it. Something happened with the pressing of it or the releasing of it. So I think a bunch went out and then it's on hold, and then a bunch will go out again. So I went to my local Walmart yesterday and they had none of it left. So that seems to be the theme everywhere. It's like you look for anything and the shelves are bare these days, unless you can get there when they're stocking the shelves.
Yeah, and I don't know if they started varying or the times that they would go and shelf.
Yeah.
Uh, but then even here we start. Well, there's a local hobby shop that I have here that I go to,
Right.
and I remember before the pandemic, you would go into their hobby shop, and
Right.
you would never like retail product was never something they had,
Right.
and now it's like they have more retail stuff and they do hobby stuff because
Right.
basically, and I've been friends with the people there. Like, yeah, I said, we have people that they just go to the store and we're paying them a fair amount that's
Yeah.
how they make a quick buck. That they just come here
Yeah.
and dump it.
Right. I have a question for you. How many in Vegas proper? How many stores do you have local to you there?
LCSs.
Yeah.
So, well, I go to one um,
Isn't there
that's been
one
here
big one?
forever,
Isn't there,
which is Legacy. Then we
right?
have another one that happens to be in downtown Vegas.
Is that the one
But
in Caesars?
no, well, you're probably talking about Field of Dreams or those big
Is that
autograph
the one?
stores.
Is that the one where Pete Rose always
Yeah,
signs at? Yeah.
but the actual LCSs. So there's one that moved into downtown Vegas, but
Right.
all their stuff is completely expensive.
Really?
Um,
Is Field of Dreams, is that within Caesars?
yes,
It is within that mall. And
yeah,
they charge an arm and a leg there.
they do. It's pretty pricey.
Yeah. And do they have, like, can you buy boxes and stuff there, or is it mostly autographed items?
At Field of Dreams,
Yeah.
no, it's mostly autograph framed. Like they're
Right.
asking, like they'll have a Mike Tyson there, and they're asking, $5,000-6,000 for the framed whatever. Which
Right.
like, yeah, no, that's not worth it.
Yeah. And they probably hoping someone hits the jackpot and it's free money, so they come out and spend it in their store, right?
Right,
Yeah.
and they
That
can leave
makes
home.
right. Right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
But I've never been. I have a King Griffey Jr. autograph that's like a plaque, 8.5 by 10 plaque that he signed.
Right.
But I've for some reason I've never been a fan of that type of memorabilia. Uh,
Right.
I like them more like on the autographs, and then I know there's a lot of people that on YouTube are TTM guys. I'm actually
Yeah.
more into the actual um,
Pulling and
autographs
autograph.
that come from the product.
Right.
Um, I don't know why. It's just
Yeah. And
my
that
preference.
and but that's the beauty of this hobby, Abel. Some people like TTM, some like the pack pulled stuff, some people like frame stuff, some like
Right.
cards. I mean, as long as everyone's supportive of each other, I think that's the main thing. in this hobby, and I think that's how you garner friendships. And hey, like when I first got on here, I was a little leery. I'm like, oh, do I show hockey cards? Like who? And now I see there's a lot. Like you like hockey. Ken from Ken's Cardboard likes hockey. I got my Canadian buddies up here, like Dr. Exclusive and Placata and Carlos. And the other guy too is Autograph Guy, Jay. He's from the Toronto area. He's got like complete sets of OPC hockey cards from the 80s that are all autographed.
Oh, nice.
He's been working on it for years. He's got a really nice collection. So it was fun. Yeah, Placata Card says, thank you, Abel and Mike. That was fun. More hockey, please. Yeah.
We hardly see channels that, well, of course, like I said, I like a little bit of everything. Like, Ed Westbrook, I like how he has his Game of Thrones that he showcases. Like, it's such nice cards. And
I'll tell you something that I'm going to be doing a video for probably maybe between Christmas and New Year's, or maybe sooner. I don't know. Is I've been really on a kick lately, Abel, for this WNBA Panini stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to find any. I would, there's obviously, like, for me, like, probably getting a couple cards for, like, the Las Vegas Aces would be nice if they're in the product.
I started picking up singles of, like, different parallels and autographs. And there's a girl that plays for the New York Liberty that's from my hometown. Her name's Kia Nurse, and she went to UConn.
Oh, nice.
And so I'm collecting a lot of her stuff. And her brother is actually Darnell Nurse, who plays for the Edmonton Oilers. He's a defenseman. And and their uncle, believe it or not, is Donovan McNabb. Yeah, their even older sister went to Syracuse to play basketball and married Donovan McNabb. So the whole athletic lineage in the family is really, it's a big story up here. When you say the Nurse name up here, they're like, oh, superstar family, right? Nice. So hockey, basketball, football through marriage, the whole thing, they got it covered, man.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I have to, like I said, because of the pandemic, I stopped going to the stores unless it's for stuff that I actually need.
Right.
That's probably why my Christmas shopping isn't done yet, just because I haven't been.
Yeah.
And then more than likely, I'll probably just go and get a lot of stuff on Amazon. But
well, that was a good thing for us. We did a lot of things through Amazon, my wife and I, for our kids and some other family members. And then the other thing we started, I said to my wife in October, let's start Christmas shopping now. She goes, we never start this early. I go, you never know what's going to happen. You never, if they go into a lockdown, things may be closed up. You can't get into shops, the whole bit. So we were fortunate that we got a couple of packages in yesterday. And that kind of closed out our shopping for Christmas, and we're all done. So thank God for that. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what I do tomorrow for my videos.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do the Vlogmas every day.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my SGC order.
Right.
Which was shipped last Tuesday, but then it didn't move for like 3 days. Of course, the USPS put out a message saying they were highly inundated and employees were calling out sick, and it's finally moving, and it says it's supposed to be delivered on Tuesday, so I'm crossing my fingers that that's the case. But I have a ton of basketball, baseball, one hockey card in that order.
Nice.
So
which hockey card is it? Do you remember?
Mario Lemieux.
Nice.
So it was the black parallel from Ingrained from was it last year, I think? So it was number 249. So
very cool.
But I figured that it has a gray silver look to it. It's a wood card, but it has that gray. I said, I think in the black tux it should look nice. So hopefully it got slabbed. So
that's awesome.
It's not going to be a 10 because there's a little bit of a chip because of the wood card, but I just thought that it was. I was like, this card's going to look sick in the tux. So.
No doubt. Good stuff.
All right.
I look forward to it.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Mike.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, Abel. It was a pleasure.
You're welcome. Thanks for problem with all those names because I would have known a lot of these
Well,
people with their
listen,
names.
just remember this name. You crushed it. That's all you need to remember.
Awesome.
From legends to rookie redemptions to rip cards with top names, you covered the gamut, buddy. You did well.
I did.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, thanks so much, and we'll talk next time.
You bet. Take care.
Awesome. Thanks, guys, for watching, and catch you guys next time.